Hey guys, what's up? Just wanted to shoot a quick video here. I know I don't usually shoot in the middle of the day, but just wanted to take a minute to tell you about my day. I had a pretty purposeful meeting with Dr. Gettings from Gillette in St. Paul Phelan Clinic earlier this morning. I originally went to see her to talk about doing Botox in my hamstrings to possibly loosen them up some and get more benefits out of standing, obviously, because if my hamstrings stay loose, it's going to be easier for me to push through my legs more, which should in time straighten out my legs more, which is going to straighten out the rest of my body more when I'm standing up. So we are hoping that it will be like a positive chain effect. If we do this, it'll help with a lot of different areas as far as my body's concerned. So I'll keep you guys posted. Early February, I believe, is the date that the Botox will begin, and from what I've been told, it takes about a week to start taking effect. Once it's done, then it can last up to 3 months, and then I will kind of evaluate at the end of that period as to whether Botox is something I want to continue, if I think it's beneficial to me and want to continue with the treatment or not. Scheduling that appointment, though, led us to talk about other appointments, including seeing an orthopedist at Gillette, an OT, a PT, and a bladder and bowel person, which I didn't necessarily agree with. But, you know, all my doctors know that bathrooming for me is a process. There are times where I even have to concentrate to pee. When I say my body fights against me, it really truly does fight against me in all areas, and many times that involves bathroom needs too at both ends. Or not involves, that includes my bathroom needs at both ends. Many more days my body is uncooperative than it is cooperative, but hey, we can sit here and bitch about that, or I can just go to these appointments, see what comes of them, and hopefully get on a workout / plan, life plan. And I hate all those terms like life plan, life change, diet, all that crap, but if I really want to be about self-improvement in any way possible, I need to go ahead and do these appointments, go in there with a positive attitude each and every time, and see what comes of them. And again, I will keep you guys posted. But at the end of January, I have a wheelchair appointment, because believe it or not, even though I've been through hell and back with Permobile, I am going to be eligible in 2018 for a new chair. So decisions have to be made there. Will I go with the Permobile again? Will I go with Levo, which apparently is another option for a standing chair that's made right here in Minnesota? Or will I go with a non-standing chair that is a completely different type of chair. Only time will tell. Guys, I'm just taking life right now one day at a time. It is kind of depressing that I have to schedule so many appointments and do so many things to basically keep maintenance on a body that doesn't work the way I want it to work. That is quite depressing, and it gets to me in more ways than you guys know. Even the people that are closest to me probably don't know what goes through my head every day and what I deal with personally and on an emotional level every day. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just sharing with you that if you have a body that works more times than not for you and with you as opposed to against you, be thankful for it. I mean, I know everybody's situation is different, and oh, Chan, the stuff you are dealing with is tough, but, it could always be worse, but this, but that. I know that, but sometimes I just have to talk my shit out. I don't like having to deal with all this shit. I don't like being so high maintenance. I'm appreciative that there are options out there for me and that there are people that care about trying to help me make my life better, but it still doesn't mean I enjoy dealing with it. I don't. And I was trying to get this across to my mom in the car earlier. I don't resent God for giving me this assignment of life because I've met a lot of awesome people because of it. But He gave me a tough life assignment here. Have a perfectly good mind and a body that does nothing but fight you day after day after day and make your life tougher day after day after day, but your mind is perfect. It's tough to deal with, it really is. It makes me question myself on so many levels. Am I good enough? Do I even feel like fighting in this area? Do I even feel like continuing to push myself? Those that really know me know that ultimately my answer is always going to be yes. I'm going to fight. I'm a fighter. This is what I do. But it doesn't mean I like it. And it doesn't mean I like dealing with it. Because I don't. It's irritating. It's irritating that now I have 5 or 6 appointments to go to, all for different reasons, all to, yeah, they're ultimately improvement appointments, but at the same time they're headaches, because where I have to go, I don't live anywhere near that place. It's a good 30 minutes out of the way. I mean, I don't know, it's, right now I'm just bitching, and I apologize for it. I'm just getting stuff off my chest. But again, like most of my videos, ultimate purpose is, I just want to say, be grateful for everything you've got, and that includes, that message not only comes from me, but it applies to me personally, because even though it sounds like I'm having a bitch fest right now, I really am grateful for people and doctors like Dr. Gettings and people like my mom that really give a damn, and they say, well, what options can we explore to improve his life? I really am grateful for all of that. At the same time, there's another piece of me that resents the fact that I even have to deal with any of this shit. But I'm trying to find the happy medium and say, since this is the way it is, be grateful and take whatever advice they give you and use it in whatever positive way you can. And that's what I intend to do. So, headaches or not, appointments like these sometimes get me thinking too much. I know that. But we're about to start a new year, so what I can tell myself and anybody whose mind is playing head games with them like my mind is right now, it's about to be a new year, so let's focus on the power of positivity, realize that there's a reason for all these appointments, go into each and every one of them with an open mind, take notes if I need to, and listen to what each of these specialists have to say, and do whatever they tell me to do. And if that leads to some degree of self-improvement, then I've done the right thing. So to summarize that in not so many words, new year coming up, that means a new start is about to happen. And even though some of this shit annoys me, much of it is what it is. And so I can either find the positives in all of it, or cancel all these appointments and just be a hermit and sit here and feel sorry for myself. And while that second option may be easy, I know I'm stronger than that, so I'm not gonna do that. Thanks, guys. You helped me out, even though you're just sitting here watching. I filtered through all my bullshit on video, and I know what I'm gonna do. Keep all these appointments, have a positive outlook during each and every one of them. If I get something out of them, great. If I don't, at least I tried, and I went in there with a positive attitude. I might do another video either later today or tonight when I'm in private. I don't know, only time will tell. On another positive note, I guess, when I was weighed in July, if the Hoyer lift scale was accurate, I was weighing in at about 220, give or take. And that's heavier than I would probably like to be, and or I don't want to get much heavier than that. But when I was weighed at today's appointment, again, if the Hoyer scale was accurate, I had lost 12 to 13 pounds. So, and I know some of that weight gain initially could have been from bad choices. Either I was eating too much junk and or doing too much drinking. I've heard all these health nuts saying, you know, alcohol turns into sugar and it's bad for your body and blah blah blah. People that know me know I like to have a drink every now and then, sometimes more than every now and then. And so I have been taking a little break from that. But that's not important. If I want to get into my drinking tendencies, that can be another video. But ultimately, I know for a fact I'm down over 10 pounds. Still heavier than I'd like to be. I can tell it in my face, especially on camera. I'm not fat shaming anybody that's fat, but that's one reason I don't like the camera, because I don't like to look fat. And they say the camera adds 10 pounds, but that may be why I never cared about weight before, really, because I never really looked at myself in a mirror or in a camera. But now that I'm doing more camera type stuff, I'm paying more attention. I know this was kind of a rambling video, sorry guys, that's my style. Hopefully you do watch all the way through. If you don't, they'll be there later if you want to stop in the middle and pick up again later. I just do what I do and say what I want to say. Hopefully you guys like it. If you don't, then you don't have to watch. Usually I do post these on both Facebook and YouTube, so you can like me on Facebook and YouTube, like the individual videos on YouTube. You can also subscribe to my YouTube video page on YouTube. Right now it's under my full name. I am gonna change the name of the page at some point. But if you like me talking to you for 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time, hit that like button, and better yet, subscribe. Be obnoxious, pass it around to all of your friends, tell them to help a cripple out, and hit that subscribe button and that like button. Okay, shameless plugs are over. Anyway, as usual, so long for just a while, and God bless you and yours.